The fragile peace of the India-Pakistan border was shattered on April 22, 2025, with a devastating terror attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. This heinous act resulted in the tragic loss of 26 innocent lives, sending shockwaves across India. The Indian government, under immense pressure, vowed that such aggression would not go unanswered. The Pahalgam attack underscored the persistent threat of cross-border terrorism. The Indian security establishment immediately began to gather intelligence, pinpointing the origins of the attack. The message from the highest echelons of power was clear: the perpetrators and their sponsors would be held accountable. The decision to retaliate involved complex calculations, weighing the potential for escalation. The objective was to formulate a response that was both impactful and precise. The period between the Pahalgam attack and the subsequent Indian response was fraught with anxiety and strategic planning. The stage was being set for what would soon be known as Operation Sindoor. In the pre-dawn hours of May 7, 2025, India launched Operation Sindoor, a series of precision strikes targeting multiple terror camps within Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The Indian Air Force executed these strikes with remarkable accuracy, hitting 9 specific terror camps. The operation was swift, catching the adversary by surprise. Union Defense Minister Rajnath Singh informed the nation's political leadership about the operation's success. The strikes neutralized at least 100 terrorists, dealing a severe blow to militant groups. The operation was a testament to India's enhanced military preparedness. Colonel Sophia Qureshi and Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri delivered a press briefing that garnered national attention. The operation signaled a shift in India's strategic posture, indicating a greater willingness to undertake proactive measures. The successful execution of Operation Sindoor was a culmination of weeks of intense intelligence gathering and strategic planning. Pakistan's response to Operation Sindoor was swift and aggressive, launching a series of attacks along the entire western border. This counteroffensive involved a significant deployment of drones and other munitions. The Pakistani military establishment appeared determined to challenge India's actions. Indian defense sources reported that over 50 Pakistani drones were detected and engaged by Indian air defense systems. A large-scale counter-drone operation was initiated by Indian Army air defense units. The Pakistani offensive was not limited to drones. At least 8 Pakistani missiles were launched towards the Jammu region. These missiles were successfully intercepted by India's newly acquired S-400 air defense system. Heavy exchanges of artillery fire were reported in multiple sectors, including Nowshera in Jammu and Kashmir. The Indian Army confirmed that these drone attacks and ceasefire violations were being effectively repulsed. India's defense mechanism was put to a rigorous test, showcasing a robust and technologically advanced response. The Indian military employed a sophisticated multi-layered air defense network to counter the barrage of drones and missiles. The successful interception of over 50 Pakistani drones and at least 8 missiles highlighted the efficacy of these systems. Key among these was the S-400 Triumph air defense system. The engagement of Pakistani drones involved a variety of Indian Army air defense assets. The successful neutralization of these threats demonstrated the depth and breadth of India's counter-drone capabilities. Beyond intercepting incoming threats, India also took offensive measures to degrade Pakistan's ability to sustain its attacks. Reports indicated that Indian forces targeted Pakistan's air defense network at several locations. The Border Security Force, BSF, also played a critical role, fortifying its defenses along the LOC. The coordinated efforts of the Indian Air Force, Army Air Defense and the BSF showcased a comprehensive defense strategy. The intense military exchanges exacted a heavy toll on civilian populations near the border areas. On May 9, 2025, a 40-year-old woman was tragically killed due to heavy artillery shelling by Pakistani troops. 5 other civilians sustained injuries in these bombardments. The shelling caused significant damage to civilian infrastructure. The sounds of blasts triggered widespread panic, with air raid sirens wailing in multiple towns. A precautionary blackout was enforced across a wide swath of the western border. The escalating crisis prompted swift administrative action to protect civilians and manage the emergency. All schools across Jammu and Kashmir were ordered closed. The disruption extended beyond immediate safety concerns, impacting travel and daily life significantly. to keep the public and international community informed. The events surrounding Operation Sindoor and the subsequent border clashes have sent significant tremors across the South Asian region. This intense period of military engagement has highlighted the perilous nature of the India-Pakistan relationship. The immediate implication is a heightened state of military alertness along the entire Western Front. The crisis has also put a severe strain on any nascent prospects for dialogue or diplomatic engagement. Pakistan's aggressive counteroffensive will be viewed in India as a dangerous escalation. Conversely, Pakistan is likely to portray Operation Sindoor as an act of aggression. This hardening of positions could lead to a prolonged period of diplomatic stalemate. The successful demonstration of India's S-400 air defense system will be analyzed by military strategists globally. The events of May 2025 serve as a stark reminder that without a sustained effort to address the root causes of conflict, South Asia will remain a volatile region.